Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Tuesday, 25th. Welcome on in. Tim, how are you? Didn't even get a chance to say hello.
Yep.
Forgot to put my little stuff over on the Twitter universe, so
You're good.
Anyway, hope everybody's well today. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Max Wager winning free picks. Welcome on in. The steel is scrolling 31.20 if you're interested in that. But let's get right to it because it's a Tuesday. And honestly, does anybody really care about today? I mean, it's a light action, 4 NBA games. Couldn't even do a free pick last night. There's no picks up till late. No totals there. And hockey, I do have a 3-pack. I gave one of the games here in the video. But it's Teaser Tuesday. So we'll start there. NFL, 1919 in the video, minus 180. Teasers 2 and 5, minus 450. Dallas Eagles, Washington. We're going back to the best division of football, right? The NFC East, the Beast. So Dallas versus Chicago. Eagles against Pittsburgh, and Washington against Sam Ellinger and the Indianapolis Colts. There we go. Now, we saw the Bears pull out a big upset last night. I'm not sure how to take that away. Mac Jones, obviously, working his way back. They pull him out. A little controversy going there. Who knows? Now they're right. The line has not moved, and I told you this on Look at Lines. I grabbed the Patriots -1, thinking much like the Kansas City game, they win, the line goes up. Patriots just got some injury concerns. Now, if they lost, no way the Patriots lose again. Here comes the Bears. Nice outing there. Are you going to buy on the Bears plus 9.5 here versus Dallas? 10? Actually, I think that's wrong for my teaser for Dallas, isn't it? Because it's 9.5. It's 6. No, that's right. 3.5, right? Yes. That's correct. Because I did see there was one random 10, but basically all 9.5s. Are you buying Fields off of that game? You buying the Bears? I don't know. I'm not. Take Dallas here. Hit a teaser. Pittsburgh looked terrible in the first 8 minutes of that game. Maybe should have won that game versus Miami. I'll take Philly, though, here against Pitt. And Washington, 10 points. Who are the Colts 10-point better than? I mean, Jeff George quarterbacking, Andrew Luck, Manning, maybe. Jim Harbaugh. I'll take 10 points with the commies here. College, 31-23 in the video, 765, 2-6 with the teasers. Again, teasers have not been kind. Regular season, okay. I mean, granted, college we're right around almost about 52%, down a little bit. We have not struck gold with college. Again, funny though, the video picks of college have been great. The NFL one's not too good. And flip side of NFL is I'm 30 games over 500, 28 games, whatever it is. TCU, man, they just look really good. Ohio State, best team in the country. Best team. Lay it. You want to lay 15 with Ohio State? I don't care. Ohio State gets a call. And the Ducks. Sign open at 12. Immediately, the betting up to a 17. I'll lay 17 with Oregon. I know I had Cal last week. We had Cal against Notre Dame as well. This is just not a good spot. Oregon is absolutely rolling right now. And I like their coach, Wilcox, here as a dog. I don't know. Not here. Not here. This game could be 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. And Cal is now playing catch-up. Hockey. Cold cash. 71-61 last year. Nice plus money. 2-0. This season, Vegas under gets the call. Vegas under to 6.5. In case you're interested in that. Now, NBA, I looked at some NBA, and these are all on Twitter as well. Again, 2 and 4 with our NBA free picks. You could find the teasers and the hockey on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. 4 games though. And do I want to run to bet the Pistons here against Washington? Not particularly. Mavericks and the Pelicans. Maybe are you going to do a bet on Dallas because Pelicans got some injury concerns? No, thank you. Clippers, OKC. Maybe an OKC play here. I mean, the Clippers 10 on the road with George leading the way. I mean, Kawhi's going to work his way back. We're definitely not going to see 36 minutes from today in Oklahoma. And Golden State and Phoenix. Although I did think about taking Phoenix here. Because, one, I want to fade Phoenix, right? I'm not really that high on them this season. But everybody on Golden State, I don't know. Thought about Phoenix, though, for the video. But I'm not running a bet NBA today. I bet 2 NBA games this season. We're 2-0. That's it. Yesterday, what do we talk about? Houston, over to Jazz. I mean, I know some people I thought, people like Portland or people like Denver? That line scooted up to Denver because Portland on back-to-back. They won by 25. Minnesota in a bad spot. San Antonio. Again, I mean, folks, NBA already. You have your team, some like, the Spurs. Oh, the Spurs are going to tank. Yeah, well, they won again. The Jazz are going to tank. Well, they got 3 wins, and everybody bet them yesterday thinking, oh, it's the Rockets. Tread lightly. A week into the NBA season. I'm happy 2-0. I want to get my hockey on track. But,
Wait, we're supposed to tread lightly for the beginning of the NBA season?
I do. I don't know. I mean, I tread lightly all the time with NBA. I don't trust it. I mean, how are you doing in NBA out of the gate?
19 and 18. Down a little over a unit. But
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge NBA lover as it is.
I know.
And then the first week of the season, you have your upsets. Teams that are supposed to be bad are all playing good.
All right, I got 2 dogs today. I took the Pelicans, and I even have OKC outright today.
Yeah, and both of those I can see because everybody's going to say, "Oh, Pelicans, right? Is Zion playing? Is he's hurt again?"
No, Zion's questionable, but he should be fine. No Ingram today. I don't really care. Paul George is out for the Clippers. Giddey and SGA is out for the Thunder. I still think the Thunder can have a chance to win.
There's a dude named Gritty on OKC.
Josh Giddey.
Oh, Josh Gritty.
Giddey.
I'm like, wow, guy's name's Gritty. I like OKC more, I guess, today. And that was one I'd look at OKC. I mean, and same with New Orleans, right? Because everyone
plus 9.5 and 395 on the site.
And people would be like, "Oh, Dallas because Pelicans with some health issues."
Dallas just won by 41 over Memphis.
Oh yeah, look how good they are. But see, here's the thing with that Dallas game. Now all of a sudden at like 7:39, well, Zion's not going to. He thought about playing today. He's going to not sit out, and that line's going to go from 4 to 8 or something. Yeah,
it'll go from 4 to 8, and the Pelicans will win outright.
Yeah, probably right.
That's what will happen, and then they'll end up winning outright. I'm not worried about it because we saw it earlier. I believe one of the first days of the year, I had the Bulls plus 6. Zach LaVine announced they announced Zach LaVine out. It went from 6 to like 8.5, and the Bulls won outright.
Yeah, that's against Miami, right?
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care if players get called out. That makes me like the team even more.
I agree. Sometimes it all depends when it is though. Like the NBA, I don't follow NBA to be all up on who's not playing because of whatever nonsense they got going on.
I got you.
But OKC I probably should have put OKC in a video, but like yesterday. But I can't do it because I didn't do Houston yesterday. I can't do OKC today. Anyway, let's see what we got going on here in the chat. Michael's in the house. 3 in the NBA, lost the Patriots game. Man, who thought the Patriots would lose outright there? Unbelievable.
I mentioned it on Game Time. I'm like, wow, I've seen nothing but Patriots love. I kind of lean towards the Bears. I also had the under, but who would have predicted the Bears scoring 33 last night?
And that's what I said yesterday. I said, so I was on the Pats at 6.5, and I'm like, if they lose, and I said my write up, if I lose this game because the Bears all of a sudden score 30 points, I got to look at my write up. I mean, like, so be it. Hats off to them. They're going to come in and score a bunch of points like that.
Crazy.
I was expecting that against a Belichick defense.
And now you get a Bears team who's tied in the standings with Green Bay. You're welcome.
No, Green Bay's bad. Are you loving that Green Bay plus 12 now? I know you liked them plus 8.5 the other day. Or was that your brother liked them?
That was probably Nick. I don't know. I have to look at it still.
He's like, give me that 8.5. I said, well, you can get that 8.5 because it's going to be double digits in 3 hours. Now it's at, I think it was 12 I saw yesterday already after.
I haven't gotten any notifications through one of the apps that Nick bet it. So, yeah.
Red Wings against New Jersey today. Man, looks like everybody's on Detroit today, huh? See, I see everybody on the Red Wings here. I might have to just go Devils puck line. Again, not a game I bet. Not one of my 3 cold cash winners. Markel's in the house. Richie P's in the house. Hello, Richie. Whoa. All right, Michael. Lady Suns, first half money line, Suns 7-0, ATS in the first half in the last 7 versus the Warriors. Warriors are second half team. Again, this was all last year, though, right? They haven't played this year? Have they played these games this year? I would just take them first half. If you're facing the Warriors, you want to come out strong versus the Warriors. So as I said just before, I kind of like the Suns a little bit. Taking Dallas over the Bears. I like Dallas. I got them here in the chat. I think I've mentioned it on look at the lines as well. If you're gonna, and it's the same thing. If they score 30, it's like I said against Dallas with Detroit. Dallas defense is giving up 15 points a game. Detroit scoring 28, but they're giving up 38, whatever they're giving up. For them to come in and beat Dallas, you could tell me they found a defense that was going to slow down Dak, or just any offense. Obviously, that game was 10-6. They had a bunch of turnovers. Dallas defense is for real. I don't see them, especially now. I think I'm pretty sure you're going to have their attention after you just won on Monday Night Football, putting 33 up on the road. So you'll have a full attention of a number 1, number 2 Dallas defense. And I think it works out better for Dallas that they come in on a big win like that, because now it's not gonna be like these guys are crap. Look at them; they just got embarrassed on national TV. The whole world, every guy who plays football is watching you guys get your butt handed to you. No, it didn't happen. So they're gonna be like, oh, all right, he's gonna run. We'll be ready for that. I mean, that obviously lean in Dallas. Tate Greats in house. Good morning. Over 226 Suns Warriors, where we seem to be coached to start the season. Our second unit is full of young guys who can score but can't play D. I would lean over there as well, Michael. Yes, I could see that. Gio, what do we got here? NHL look as juicy as a rare streak. Can't make up my juicy as a rare steak. Can't make up my mind. I thought you said a rare streak, like a rare streak. So speaking of rare steaks, so I like my steak a little medium rare, right? And we go to Saltgrass down here. It's around the corner near me. There's one near me now. They just built a small little quaint Saltgrass steakhouse. It's already like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, all right, me, daughter, son, everybody's like medium rare, medium rare, medium rare. My mom was with us, medium rare. It was like a steak tartare. The middle was so pink, it was like cold. I mean, I ate it. I'm like, whatever. I was hungry. But this time around, I just got straight mediums. And last time I had to fly, I had the ribeye. It was honestly, it was not that good to ribeye. But I'm a medium rare guy. That's my rare steak story. I like it a little bloody. Teaser locked in. I cannot support your best team in the country. Common principles. Yeah, I know. You're a Michigan guy. Although I think Michigan wins by 30. I think you guys really wipe up. Don't tell Detroit Lenny, but Sparty. Man, what do you owe that? What do you owe Tucker there? 100 million? Oh my goodness, Sparty. Terrible. Has 10 million in futures on the Stros with 75 million. He always loses. I don't know. I'm thinking about going to buy a new mattress for my son.
Yeah, I was about to say he doesn't always lose because
Even when he loses, he wins.
Yeah, I was about to say you know why he does this, right? Because the promo was in the beginning of the year.
Win it all, get it all.
If the Astros won the World Series, if you spent more than $3,000, you get double your money back.
Is it double? I thought everything was free.
It was double your money back. So if the Houston Astros win, yeah, he's going to cash in on that $75 million. He's going to give a lot of that back.
Yeah.
So he's always Mattress Mac is super smart.
They love him down here.
He's always on the winning side.
They love him down here.
Meaning he's making money no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, and let me tell you, when I got down here, I'm like, I gotta go to Mattress Mac place. Dude, that place ain't cheap either. That's not like some
No, it's not.
It's not like a key going in like, oh, look at this. You can get a couch for $399. No. Yeah, you can spend money in that joint. My wife's like, we brought down like a couch and one bedroom set. We got to do. She's like, what are we doing? We have to sell another house to come in here and furnish the house in this place.
but he's a very smart businessman. That's all he is.
Yeah, no.
And look at all the advertising he's get. All the people, oh, Mattress Mac, this close to winning $75 million.
Every year he does they win, it's free.
Whether it's the World Series, it was March Madness, it was the Super Bowl, NBA Finals, NHL Stanley Cup.
Well, no, I'm talking about his promo for baseball. He's always like, if they win the World Series, it'll be yeah.
He did it for what do you call it? The Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, he doesn't throw that out for like the Houston Texans who win the Super Bowl.
No. No, but he did it last year with the Tennessee Titans, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Did he? Oh, betting. Yeah, the bets when he comes with
the bets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, hopping on planes. You're perfect in the non-betting association. Time to I know. Undefeated season in NBA. I should just hang it up, right? Everybody has 100% NBA betting this year. I do like the Pelicans. Not sure about the Thunder. I would not lay it with the Clippers, though. Can't lay the 10 with the Clippers. Can't do it. I know people want to run a bet NBA. That's your prerogative. I like the Piston shirt, Tim. I saw a Piston hat with that Lego. I might buy. Bring it in. Let me see that Piston shirt. Let's go. That's a newer Piston shirt, right? With the flaming piston.
I don't know. It's got Grant Hill on the back, so.
Grant Hill. Does Columbus cover the puck line today? Looks too easy. The Blue Jackets to cover against the Coyotes. It is the Coyotes, right? And I think are the Coyotes going? Are they? This is their last home game or last road game. They started on the road, right? The Coyotes. They haven't played a home game. They started in Colorado. They've been on the road for what? A week. They wrap it up and they get ready to go home. Big win at home. What's the puck line on that, Reynolds? What do we got here?
It's like 110.
What was it say? 110, 120?
112. I think Nick got 112 for it.
Mac Jones is a bust after one game. There you go.
Oh, he's a bust. Yeah, no.
Well, I know he's a bust to you, Kim, because I'm sure you had the Patriots minus a bad number. I mean, come on. You probably had him in
Matthew's the man.
The money line. I know you. I mean, everybody got crushed last night in the Patriots. Joe Chris, not me. What do you have, Joe? Hold on a second. What's the not me for what? Bucks on Thursday. Well, you got a good number down because now they're are they a dog right now? Are they a dog? They open as a 3-point fave. You could have had them as you could have had the Ravens as a 3-point fave, and now you can get Tampa as a 1.5-point dog. I had the Bears money line, but that was not a good or smart play. Purely hard, and I got lucky. Yeah, that's definitely lucky. I mean, taking on if you took the points, I'd be like, all right, you took a shot with a dog. I mean, I don't know. Dogs have cashed 57% this year. I'm sure people aren't having great seasons. I'm having a good season because dogs and unders are cashing, so I'm happy. But I was watching one guy this morning. It was like, oh, what a terrible year for everybody betting on NFL. What are you talking about? It's an epic year for me. It's unbelievable. But I'm a dog guy. Over Flames hockey, under Mavs, under OKC NBA. Let's start in the NBA. You want to go under these two games, 220 and a 214. The lines come down a little bit, obviously, with the
Mavs, yes. OKC, yeah, I could see the unders in both games. Sorry,
yeah.
I figured I'd come in.
Yep, no, I agree. And then Flames on the ice against Pitt. 6.5. Yeah, but Pitt's in a back-to-back. Yeah, I could see something like a 5-2, 6-3 kind of game, I guess.
It's on
Definitely
a back-to-back, and I believe they have their backup goaltender in. So
there you go. I just can't believe these 6.5s and 7s all over the place, man. I remember just 5s all over. Like 6s were rare. Now it's 6.5, 7s. Pels Mavs under, yes. Just so everyone on wings pass here. Yeah, is everybody on the wings today? It looks like the people are on the wings. I want to say Devils puck line. Pete, how you been? He's here. Tim, come on in and say hello to Peter. Pete has not been here.
good morning. Yeah, I know he ends up commenting later on when I popped in and said, "There you are, Tim. Good morning, Tim." That was he ended up coming in. So anyway,
G-men 6-1 underdogs again versus Seahawks. Yeah, as they should be though, Kim. I mean they're that's a haul. Jacksonville to Seattle, and as much as the Giants aren't getting respect. Where's the respect for Seattle? Can they get a little bit of respect? I mean, you're on the road. You're going to be a dog. You're laughing at it. Should the Giants be favored? If the Giants were favored here, it wouldn't even last as the Giants as a favorite. Let's be honest. They couldn't come in as a favorite on the road. Wilson, what do you got here? A nice gift. Christmas in October. Panthers over against Chicago. It's a 7. Oh man, a 7. Oh my goodness, I guess. Yeesh. All right. Columbus on the over as well against Arizona. Another 7. Write it down. Thank you later. I'm going to write it down. Write it down, Wilson. Florida over 7. CBJ over 7. I got to add the thank me later. Thank me later. Saltgrass. Yeah, Saltgrass. It's not too bad. Joe says Phillies game 1 with Wheeler. I have not bet this game. Although series-wise, we talked about. I got him scrolling underneath. We had the other banner there. Astros in 5, Astros in 6. I think it comes down to the bullpen and the pitching staff for the Astros are just a lot better. Now, I think it's a plus 140, 150 game 1. I might take a shot at the Phillies in game 1. I have not bet it yet. And I'm a guy who bets 10 games out for NFL. I bet 37 games out for college bowl games, right? I mean, I don't mind getting down early on a game. This one here, I don't know. I want to see where it goes. Maybe I get a little more plus money on the Phils. I know Tim likes Phils first 5. I kind of like that. I mean, you got
Nick likes Phillies first
Nick,
5.
Nick's
I
first
think
5,
the Astros just whoop them. I think it's a can of whoop ass, and I don't think it's close. Any game.
Really?
No, you get the hottest team in baseball and the most complete team in baseball, and both of them are named the Houston Astros.
I think people forget, like, as much as the Phillies are hot, right? You beat the St. Louis, Atlanta, the Padres.
Houston hasn't lost in the playoffs.
That's what I said. They still haven't lost the playoffs. I was telling, I got a buddy Joe. He's like, "Oh, Phillies to win it all." I'm like, "Listen, I liked it." I told him, I said, when he said this against St. Louis, I'm like, "Yeah, I like you guys beat St. Louis." I said maybe 6. Might go whatever it is, the distance there versus Atlanta. You see how your pitching match up there, or 5, whatever the series was. But I like the Padres. But Phillies here, I got a guy leading off in Schwarber who could make it 1-0, and then maybe Verlander's back on his heels because he got beat up. See, not beat up. I mean, for him, he's got beat up. Seattle scored a run off him. That's getting beat up the way he pitches. And I got Harper's been well. And this isn't a not. I'm betting Houston to win in the series. I'm just saying you can make money, and betting games. I'm with you. I'm with you, Joe. He is here. I got him. He's free. He's around. I'll tell Lenny, go blue. Yeah. Yeah, he's I was backstage when he was talking to Tim. I think Tim was doing Michigan State, and he's like, Michigan State's gonna win, or who's doing that? Someone was talking about that game, and he's like,
Someone was, and I mentioned that that game's not going to be close.
Oh yeah.
And
He's
even
like,
Lenny's like, I just hope that game is just not a total embarrassment.
It's
I
a
believe
total
that was his exact words.
Well, I'm hoping it is, because I got Michigan minus 21.5. I'm hoping they roll them. But it's Michigan, Tate, and your team sometimes wets the bed, like champions that they are. Champion of wetting the bed. They're 4-time national champs at that. Might take the Jets over New England, or is this overreaction? It's
Jets got a new running back, James Robinson.
James Robinson, nice pickup.
I love it.
Good for them.
Now just go get an offensive line. Like one more piece for the offensive line, because we lost our first round draft pick.
You need a lineman.
Yep.
My problem with that is listen, I like New England here anyway, because I look at who the Jets played. Here's the problem. You got a backup in Denver, a backup quarterback in Miami. Who's the other team they played? Cleveland, Baltimore. Who's the third team they played with a backup quarterback?
Green Bay.
But
that was not a backup quarterback.
That's right. They beat Green Bay. No, I'm trying to think who they
Miami
who they
was a third string.
Third stringer. Brett Rippon hadn't taken the snap.
Yeah, and then
I mean, you got the Green Bay win. Big win, looked really good. I mean, the defense is solid. I look at it as you have New England coming in the spot. This is why I bet New England at the 1, because it was, and I said at the beginning of the show, much like the Chiefs game, a blowout, the line goes up. They lose, the line goes up. It's a no-win situation. People are going to bet New England. So for me, I'm thinking I got to get in at a better number. And now I have a New England team that's embarrassed off Monday Night Football. Now, is there a QB controversy? I don't know if there's QB controversy. People want Zappy. All I know is that Zappy looked like garbage, and Mac Jones is working his way back in off of an injury.
You know what they say: when you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks.
You have no quarterbacks. But in the NFL, you definitely have no quarterbacks.
Like if they're going to keep fighting over Mac Jones or Zappy, the Jets are going to shut down either of them. Both of them suck.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Mac Jones fan.
No. And Zappy had a couple of good games. I'm not. But look what they did last night against a Bears defense. Bears.
Yeah.
The Jets defense is way better. If anything in this game, under 100%.
Under. That's already come down though too.
It's like, wasn't it like a 36 or something, 41, whatever it was. It was really low. I know the Jets Denver game was like a 36.5.
Let's see,
40.5 for us.
Well, look headlines. The Jets, it's still 40.5. Has not moved, huh?
Yeah. But I guess it opened at 42. Like even before that.
This was the number I put down Sunday afternoon before the numbers came out. Or as the numbers came out. Was it a 42?
It's on covers it said it opened at a 42 and now it's a 40.5.
It was a 42. When the lines came out Wednesday, it was a 40. Believe it or not, the 42 was the summer numbers from Superbook, like the initial. This is what the line is: Patriots -3 and a 42. But Wednesday when it opened, because I write down the Wednesday numbers, and it was Patriots 1.5 and a 40. So it ticked up the little notch. I'm
still think the Jets. I still really like the Jets. I think they're the better team right now.
Oh, they're playing like the better team. I mean, you're off a win, and the other guy's in off an embarrassing home loss. You got road wins under your belt.
The Jets won 4 straight road games. I believe the last time they won at least 3 was Mark Sanchez in the playoffs.
We like the Sanchez, Mr. Butt Fumble himself.
I still have one of those jerseys. I gotta find it.
Jets and Browns against the number. Lions against Miami. Jets and Cleveland. against Cincy, huh? Eric is going full throttle on his dogs. That Cincy line was a 2.5er, and now it is a 3. Cincy looks like they found the offense. Can the defense? The thing with taking the Browns, and listen, I had the Browns last week. Would they have a blocked field goal going for the tie? They find ways. I said this against when they played the Patriots. I said, "I'll take the Patriots." Cleveland finds way. Cleveland just finds a way to lose games. There's teams that finds a way to win, and there's teams that find a way to lose. Cleveland is that team. Now, at +3, I don't know if I rule them up at +3. If they were favored by 1 at home, like it's a home game, I'd say, all right, let's take Cincy. This one here, I can't. It's Cincy or nothing for me in that game. The Jets we just talked about, and the Lions. You got no running back, you got no wide receiver. Miami plays defense. We know this, and we saw Detroit. And everybody was thinking Detroit and Dallas was going to sail over that total. I told you here, that's an under. I'm going to say it again here. That total's 50 under. I don't care that people are like, well, the Miami offense, it's great. They're going to run all over these guys. Run all over them all you want. You're scoring 17 points a game. I don't see them scoring 40 here. I mean, and if they do, I don't see Detroit scoring because Miami plays defense. I can't. I mean, I'm opposite these games this week. I don't like those, Eric. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's good business. All right, I understand a promo. I'm not saying that he's a good businessman. He just seems to lose most of his bets. Well, the bets he comes in on are his home. I mean, like he's taken. Well, didn't he win a Cincinnati bet? I mean, he won the Super Bowl. The guy.
Yeah, he had Cincy to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, on the money line. He money lined it.
All something right. Like that, yeah.
I mean, he loses again. Half the people are going to lose on the Super Bowl. You know, I mean, half the people are going to lose on the World Series. Let's be honest. You're going to have people. He comes in March Madness. I mean, how many people are picking March? I mean, he picks one game in March Madness. I'll tell you 5 teams that I think could win it, and then by the time the tournament comes around, I'm going to say maybe there'll be 4 teams, and 3 of them aren't the ones I gave at the beginning of the year. A lot of that stuff's for whatever he's doing promo wise, though, Michael. I mean, he's. Imagine I will bet the Phillies well. He wins money no matter what. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you're giving out. If we're in a promo, hi, everything's free. If the home team wins, you better have some kind of hedge working. That's for sure. Bears score 33. Bears score 30 points. Did not see that. Yeah, who saw the Bears to score? No one saw that. Dave, how are you today? Like first half Suns, hit the Rakers and Spurs. First half Suns are a play, yes. And good luck with the Lakers. So you hit the Lakers, I'm guessing that's supposed to be instead of the Rakers should be the Lakers, or is that the Packers? Packers and Spurs, I guess, for Sunday. Mattress Pack, we lose all the time. He's a jinx. He had shows last year, and he had Bama against Georgia, and years before that, he's losing. Yeah, but he had to have the Astros because if he didn't take the Astros, he'd be out. He'd be bankrupt. I mean, do you understand? Do we understand what he does when he bets the Astros to win? Does anybody know what's going on here? I mean, we just discussed it. His entire business is you get your money back, or Tim said it's that you get double your money back.
Double for the Astros World Series because he offered that because there was like a recession in March. He's like, all right, if the Astros win the World Series, if you spend at least $3,000 at my store, you get double your money.
I mean, yeah. So the guy's got to bet. He hopes the Astros win. Let's be honest. Astros win for him is awesome. He gets to hand people stacks of $100 bills. There you go. Thank you very much. The city's happy. Everybody who took a shot and be like, screw it. We're going to get it anyway. And if our team wins, wonderful. I mean, the Alabama-Georgia game, all right. I mean, he bet Bama. There's 2 teams. Who'd you have? I mean, I like Georgia against Alabama. I know people who liked Alabama.
I was on Georgia.
I mean, like people. The guy's not he's not a gambler. He's a businessman, folks. Let's come on. Why wouldn't you want this guy gets on TV like, I bet $1 million. I mean, $1 million to him is like 10 grand to me. It's nothing. It's freaking come on. It's a great promo for whoever books that get down on him. Look at this. We took this bet. Yeah, you'll take that bet from him, but my 425 bet gets taken down to $37.41. Okay. I mean, good promo. Come on. You can't say anything bad about that guy. Just stop it. Zion has been ruled out. Pell's still the play. He's out, huh?
Is he? Oh, he's been officially ruled out. Let's see. I'm pulling up the. I use the DK.
So I see
report.
sixes now. I see sixes coming.
Oh, great. Yep, Zion out. Fantastic. Pelicans outright. Let's do it.
Pelicans outright. Yeah, I mean, I would say when it gets higher, bet the Pelicans. I mean, unless you're on Mavs -4. Any thoughts on game one? I kind of like the Phillies. Have not bet yet, Michael. He also had the Bengals in the Super Bowl. He's let him be already. This guy. Coyotes are terrible. I'm going with Columbus team total over. Game total over. We're rolling everything on. I have no opinion on this game. I have zero opinion on Columbus. People in the chat like Columbus though, Pete. So obviously, you like a puck line, you should go over the team total, right? You think they're going to score 4 against Arizona? We know Arizona's bad. Arizona, he did win the Tampa Bay Super Bowl. Well, didn't the Astros win the Super Bowl? Did he bet him when the Astros won? Because that's when I first heard him. He had a lot of stuff on that. So he definitely won when the Astros won the World Series. And I guess he won the Tampa World Super Bowl. Square 2-teamer today. Columbus and Vegas. Here we go. I got the Astros future, but I worry that Dusty's 0-4 in the World Series. Food reminds you of the Brave team. We're probably going Stros run line game 1. Dusty, I mean, sometimes you just run into a better team. All right. I mean, you're in the World Series. Like the Super Bowl, like everything else. You're going to lose. One team loses. One guy, I should say that. One team wins, 30 teams lose. 32 teams, 31 teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe just how about, did he have the better teams those seasons? I mean, I don't remember who he took. Who did he have? The Giants the 1 year against the Angels? I don't remember. You take the Nats to the World Series? Tim, pull up the Dusty Baker World Series stuff.
Dusty Baker World Series stuff?
Yeah. Like who he took to the World Series. He's a manager. What teams he take to the World Series? I lean Pat's public will be on the Jets. Really? I think the public will be all over New England. Browns finds ways to lose. They do. They find ways to lose. Hey, Eric, I'm betting for. I'm not saying it's nothing. I mean, it's equivalent of him betting $1 million to me betting 10 dimes. And also I'm 30-something years betting. Double down on the Pelicans. I'll wait for a higher number on the Pelicans. Yeah, he's not a good bettor. He bets because he's got other things going on. But I know he's a good bettor. I see him lose a lot. I know it's not good for him when he loses $1 million. But you don't know it's not good for him losing $1 million. I mean, that's advertising for him. What do you think they spend in advertising? $1 million. This guy's a billionaire.
Dusty Baker has never won a World Series.
I know. Who did he go to the World Series with? Did he take teams to the World Series? He said they were. Astros. Said he's 0-4.
Astros to World Series. He was with the Giants from 93 to 2002.
Did they go in his last year?
They might have.
Or is he just
Giants in the last year.
and they lost to that upbeat Angels team, I guess.
Yeah.
Game 7.
He was with the Cubs from 2003 to 2006.
Well, that was nothing. He didn't take them to the World
Reds
Series.
2008 to 2013.
Definitely not a World Series in those.
Nope. Nationals 16-17. Nationals didn't make it until the 19 year.
Yep.
And then Astros from 2020 to present. So he made it last year and he made it this year. So 3 years.
All right. I mean,
He did win a World Series in 1981 as a player.
Was that the Dodgers?
Dodgers.
Okay, so last year they lose to a good. I mean, people thought the Braves were bad. Braves were a pretty good team last year. That's no shame in losing to the Braves. I mean, again, maybe they shouldn't be there. Is that why we're thinking Philly shouldn't be here and they're going to beat them again? I mean, they have the better team. Last year's Braves team was pretty good. If you go through their team,
they got hot at the right time. That's what happened. They got hot at the right time. Their pitching was phenomenal, and then they won.
But here's the thing: with you have two.
The Astros.
The pitching is good. It's not phenomenal here. I mean, they have a back end of staff which can be exposed here. The Braves were kind of a solid bunch all around coming down the stretch. Let's be honest. The last game here was what 8-6. It was some crazy game. All right, that's who you're, and those guys are going to have to come out and pitch this game. Now, game 1, you want to take Wheeler plus 150? I might take a Wheeler on a 150 shot there. Right? What's that line? Is it moved a little bit? I know.
Let's go.
135. Can I get anything over 140? I will look to take Wheeler.
When's the first game? Friday.
I mean, I'll take that. I'm just. Is Dusty Baker a bad manager? I don't think he's a bad manager.
That's Saturday. Why did I click on
go back
Saturday?
to that Angel World Series. It's not really. I mean,
what can I get for it? Of course, I can't find that. There it is. Minus 150s for the Astros.
So 135.
Plus 150s on the run line area.
What's Philly? That can get plus
Philly
135.
Is 150 area.
Plus 150 on game
I'm
1?
I'm looking at 140s area for Phillies.
Right. James is saying Rockets and Spurs today, or this was yesterday. Rockets and Spurs. Yes, nice winners there. Corey Jones checking in. Welcome. Suns and Warriors over. Yes, over, and probably Suns first half is what everybody likes today. Did not bet it. Didn't bet it. We got a little Vegas under here. That's my I got to write it down here so I have it for tomorrow. Vegas under in the video, of which we are 2-0, undefeated. And NBA, I don't got nothing in the video today. But I don't know. That's about it for today. We got a lot to talk about with baseball. Some fun discussions coming up. So we have a couple days off before the World Series begins on a Friday night, on a football Friday, World Series game 1. All right, listen, we'll see everybody tomorrow. I appreciate everybody coming in. Good luck in your NBA bets today. It'll be a fun day tomorrow. All right, see everybody on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.